Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Trey. Thank you for tuning in again. And this is my channel, if you didn't know or you're new. I talk about men's fashion, lifestyle, the NBA, and Dragon Ball Z content because I'm a huge nerd. I love basketball and all the cool stuff. So today on my channel, I'm gonna talk to you about like the first date or the first hangout with a girl, which can be awkward, can go south, or it could go really good, just depends. I made a video about this a while ago. Wanna kick it, you know what I'm saying? If she bad, take her out on that first date. So, I just wanted to make a new one that's more updated to give you some more detailed info about it since I'm a little bit older now. You know, that was like back in 2017, so I've learned a little bit more since then, and I want to give you guys 3 tips to make this encounter go smoothly as possible. So be the ultimate gentleman. That's the first step. The first step to being the ultimate gentleman is being a gentleman. And the reason I say that is because I know all guys are aware of being a gentleman and what it's like to be one, but do you truly do it, and do you know the value of what it holds behind it? So what does that look like, right? So when you're on the first date, pull out that chair for her, right? Open the door for her. Always walking on the left side of the street so it protects her from oncoming traffic. Always walking her to her vehicle after a hangout or a long date. And definitely always making sure that she makes it home. That is a big deal. All these things will elevate you from the typical guy. Okay, for the second point, be prepared and be intentional. You are the man. Dude, that's saying something. As men, we're chasers. We go after what we want. Women, they like to be pursued most of the time. And with that being said, guys, pick a place. Pick a place to go to, make the plans, and then go pick her up. That's a big tip right there. Pick a nice spot. And it doesn't have to be a crazy expensive spot. Go take her to a spot where you got some homeboys or you got some friends or whatever that are bartenders. Maybe it's like a nice spot you get a discount at. Just something, something that makes her special that she doesn't really know about. And it doesn't matter because the time that she wants to spend is just with you. So she wants you to make that plan and make it nice. If she truly likes you, man, all that jazz is not really gonna matter where you guys particularly go. If it's just nice, because she wants to hang out with you. She's interested in you. And that's the big deal, what matters to her most. For the third point, make good conversation. If I know anything about women at all, and I really don't know much, but if I know anything, they love to talk. I can't stress that enough. And conversation is very meaningful to women. You can't just sit there and not say anything, Women hate when they are on the first date or the first hangout and all the guy does is talk about himself. She don't want to hear about you just talk about herself, man. She wants to ask her about herself because you're trying to get to know her because you asked her out on the date. Think about it. She wants to get to know you too, but you also need to ask questions about herself. So with that being said, don't ask just basic questions without getting to know who she is as a person also as well. So ask her about herself. Ask specific questions like, so what's a typical day for you look like? Or what are you passionate about? But also asking open-ended questions like, so tell me about yourself, which would allow her to direct the conversation in whichever direction she would like it to go into that makes her feel comfortable. Letting her know that you're listening by giving her eye contact while she's talking. Oftentimes I got some female friends that tell me that they'll go hang out with guys that don't really talk much. And they ask the same question over and over again as if they're not listening. And like, this makes you just sound like any other guy. And remember what I told you, you want to separate yourself and you want to be different. This one is important, and it took me a little bit longer to realize this myself. But I'm gonna tell you, man, it's a pro tip, real player pro tip. A woman will let you know everything she wants to know if you just pay attention to her eyes and listen to what she says. I don't care what you heard about her. I don't care what she's wearing. I don't care how fine she is or what time of night it is. Do not try her. Not on the first time y'all hang out. The reason I say this is because it goes back to my point. Separate yourself. You don't want to be like every other guy, because every other guy has probably tried what you tried, thought about what you thought about. You know, what makes you different, you know? Like, and you don't want her thinking the same thing about all the other guys that she thought about too. With that being said, don't do it. I mean, come on, guys. You don't want her thinking that that's like things like, is that all he wants from me? Does he just see me like everybody else does? Does he just see me as a piece of meat? It's not that serious. You don't want her going around telling all her friends about you like this and bad mouthing you. This can get really bad. For my last point, be yourself, but don't be weird. That's the #1 rule when it comes to dating. Be yourself. That's the best way to get the girl. If she doesn't know who you truly are, then how can her feelings grow for you? Pro tip. You don't want her to care about who you are, and that's not who you're trying to be. That's it for today. I'm not gonna preach to you guys anymore. But thanks for watching my video. If this helped you out at all, if this really did, please subscribe to my channel, share it with a friend, and definitely hit that bell notification below so you know about all my content when it's posted. Peace.